All right,
Damn.
can you guys hear me? You guys can't be heard on stream because B is not going. So yeah. Wait, why am I going? Oh,
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special treat for me because we are finally back. I am finally doing FCC content on the channel. It's been long overdue. My name is Williams the Fourth, and it's obviously my channel, so I don't get to. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Ah. Whoops. Whoops.
And
Hold on
I'm
a second. Hold on a second. No. Hold
okay.
on. Hold on. I have. Whoops. So just like that, production is a little bit behind. But anyway, my name is Williams the Fourth, and this is my channel. And we used to do FGC content back in the day. That's actually the way we started this channel, and now we're back. So special shout out to Chicagoland Fighters and Frankie G, the legend, the myth, the legend, the three-time Evo Marvel champion, and of course we have our another player from the Chicagoland region, Home Depot. See, I already messed this up. Zodi, how you doing?
Home Depot Tempkin, thanks for having me on. We got the first CLF online 2XKO bracket coming up. We got our top 8 ready to go. We had a ladder bracket earlier. We had 13 players in it, and basically for people who don't know what a ladder bracket is, basically it's just a pool of players, and Star2G will match you up against random players. It can be someone at your level, it can be someone slightly newer than you, someone who's much better than you. Basically, you just keep running games against each other, and the goal is to have the best ratio. And best ratio is like total number of wins compared to total number of losses. And it's important to have a much better ratio than a much better win rate, because if you have someone who's like won 5 sets compared to someone who's won 8 sets and lost 2 sets, then I'm pretty sure the person with 8 sets winning and 2 sets lost has a better win ratio compared to the other person, even if the other person has a 100% win rate. And the top 8 from the latter portion of the bracket gets put into a fresh top 8 bracket. And our top 8 bracket consists of 8 players. Obviously, we got Zadie, Spooncats, Lord_T-Rex, Kobe OG, Huz, who just came off of a really nice 5th place at the FlyQuest tournament online recently, Nameless, wow, Stealthy, and Dirty Toast. And a handful of these players, specifically Zadie, Huz, Stealthy, and Dirty Toast, and myself as well, we're all coming from this little Discord server hosted by Play Guy, another Chicagoland player, not just known for playing. Well, he doesn't really play CS:GO, but he plays Street Fighter. He plays Blaze Blue. He plays Dragon Ball. He's quite a multi-game player, and he's very good one at that. And that's basically become the unofficial 2XKO Chicagoland server.
Well, I mean, for real, thank you so much for lending us your players, at least from the Discord. So I guess I'll have to join this Discord after this is all over. But to your point, I mean, like also tonight, you know, that there is a $150 pop bonus, which again I threw in as well because I want to support the scene, and we got some other very special announcements coming pretty soon as well. But I did play against some of these players on Tuesday, and so I know kind of the relative strength or whatever. But me, I'm completely watched. I mean, like I tried to play a little bit, and it's much different in person. It's much different when you're playing the person against you or whatever. And so, and also Caitlyn just came out as well. Have you had a chance to play with Caitlyn at all?
I have. She's very interesting, coming from a game that has a character that shoots people, and it's actually the worst character ever designed. I'm not gonna say which, but if you know, you know. Kaylin feels both really technical, and she feels kind of like a set play zoner that you have to, in a similar way to like Venom from Guilty Gear, where you have to be pretty aware of what you're gonna do. You also have to be aware of what the opponent's intentions are because of the mechanics of the game, like dash blocking and dash jumping and blocking, and you have to really play around that. But when everything works with Kaylin, she has really annoying zoning. She can restand you with her own traps. Her shots, like she can mix up like the timing of the shot, and she can even hit confirm from full screen with her headshot super. She also has Aegis Reflector for some reason, but that's like they just gave her Aegis Reflector, and honestly, I'm all for it.
Yeah. It's funny how like you would imagine that Caitlyn would play like, you know, because I know you're a Gears player. So like I played Elfeld and Nexerd, not so much in Strive. I mean, I haven't really played Strive honestly, but that's what I was expecting because I know Nerd Josh is over there, and I know a couple other legendary Elfeld players are on the Riot Dev Squad. So I was like, okay, when Caitlyn comes out, this is our Elfeld, right? This is our Elfeld clone. And not a much, but like now you got Elfelt with or Aegis Reflector. That's even more deadly, you know, as crazy as a word. So let's just let you went over the bracket. I mean, like obviously, like I said, I've seen I want to make sure I don't mess this up, but the Zadie, I've seen Zadie in bracket, and they were in grand finals as well for Street Fighter. So like it was kind of like
Yeah.
we had to hold up the TFKO bracket in order to wait. But it was just like it was worth the wait because then like I forgot who else made it into grand finals for that matchup as well. But like they thought they were a fraud and didn't deserve to be there. And I'm like, well, I mean, considering the number of players that we had, I mean, like it's kind of hard to whatever. But like there seemed to be a huge skill gap between Zadie and the rest of the field, at least for the Dave and Buster's locals. So speaking of Dave and Buster's locals, real fast while we're waiting for this next match to come up, you know, we've got a lot coming up next week. Next weekend is Frosty Faustings, and I know everybody's been preparing for it. We got a $50,000 prize pool for the event itself. We've got so much ready to go here. And so next weekend, so we can't, we're doing this tonight because we canceled the Winter Blitz event that was going to be at Dave and Buster's. We did it for safety reasons, and it was probably a good call because like the weather was really cold. I mean, I went outside today and it was extremely cold in Chicago, like negative degrees, like dangerous weather and everything like that. So this is kind of the replacement of that. And so we've moved the Winter Blitz event down to next Wednesday. So that's going to be in Lombard, not in Schaumburg, but in Lombard. And we're going to be doing another you know, we're basically, you know, all the same brackets we would have done on Saturday we're going to do at this event as well, but I will be there. I'm diving into XKO. Like I said, I love the game, I love the community, and a lot of the folks that I've worked with professionally, like a lot has changed, you know, since I've done a straight up FGC stream on here. And so with all that being said, I mean, like I said, the more announcements are coming out, but like we're definitely looking forward to next Wednesday, and I got to do some more preparation for it. This is kind of like a practice run to see how this is going to go and how this is going to work. But speaking of, yeah, so. Like who else are we looking at in the bracket here for tonight? I mean, like I know we lost 5 players, you know, getting to this cut to top 8, but like, who else are we looking for?
Honestly, we got it. We definitely got to look at Huz. Like I mentioned earlier, Huz had like a really crazy run at the FlyQuest Online tournament this week. They got 5th place, and I also think Stealthy is another player to look out for. I think personally, I think these are definitely the contention for the top 3. Obviously, including Zadie, as you mentioned. I really no offense, Zadie, but I really kind of want to see like Zadie is so good at multiple games. Like he's just like in a way, it's like an evil villain. It's an evil villain being like, why is he so good at everything? And you, like that's my guy. I will always root for him, but in some ways, you low key kind of want to root for the other guy because like Zadie is just that good. I mean, yeah. I won't be upset if he wins, but kind of want to see.
But I understand.
I want to see what everyone else has to bring to the table.
You know, what would you think? What would you think if we did like another turn of bracket where like we had, you know, I was thinking more like kind of an academy setup because like there's the pros, the folks that are, you know, really have a chance to take the 50K in the face of like international competition at Frosty's. But what if we did a bracket where it's like, all right, cool, you know, Zadie's at the top of it or whatever, and we're all playing just to get into it, right? Like Zadie just has to play 2 matches, you know, or like a first to 5 or something along those lines, and like we kind of get our reps in with all the rest of the players. I mean, like yeah, it's a little bit of an avant-garde, but for me, I'm like, you know, I want a chance to play against at least some competition so I can level up. What do you think about that?
Are you talking about like an Arcadian?
Yeah, effectively, yes.
I think that Arcadians are always really like interesting and really cool because it really shows you like, yeah, you always see like this, you see like pretty much some of the same players in like the top 8 or in the big tournaments all the time, but like seeing what like the mid-level, like seeing what like the mid-level and like the mid to high level players have to offer is always like really exciting because it shows you a totally different perspective of how the game is being played.
Yeah, for sure. So here we go. And we've got our first matchup. So I believe this is, yes, this is Spoonscat versus Zadie. This is the top of the bracket here. So I'm going to let you, Zodi, take it away here.
All right, we got Spooncats versus Zadie going right into it. I actually played against Spooncats recently, and also the last time I played against them, besides being online, was actually in bracket, and they eliminated me at a Ignite bracket. Spooncats is running Darius Alawi on 2x, and Zadie is running Echo Ari on Freestyle. And the main thing about this team is that Darius is going to get in. He's going to use his tackle assist to get in, just close the gap. If he gets a hit, he's going to handshake tag. If he doesn't get in, he's in. And then Alawi has really good lariat assist. That's the thing. This team has two characters that have amazing lariat assist. And then Alawi's other assist is her back assist, and that hits almost full screen.
Now,
And
I'm
Spooncats
surprised
takes,
that, like, go ahead.
yeah, Spooncats takes first character. Now Zadie's kind of on a back foot, really big Ray life deficit. So basically just playing at half health, but gets the conversion. And we're going to see the infamous Echo Oki.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, considering, just as I say that, I mean, I think all the damage that has gone on to Zadie at this point is just been Darius and that S2 super just making light work of the first round.
Yeah. Definitely, like, it feels like right now, Zadie is kind of playing like a keep away game, until they can kind of get in, whereas Spooncats is playing a very like heavy aggressive rush down play. Ooh, base the get up attack. Should be dead.
Yeah, for sure. And so should be able to finish this combo. I mean, most at this level of the tournament, right, should be able to finish their plate very, very easily. That's the first character down. And now, now I guess Zadie just had to warm up a little bit here because this is more of what I would expect from them.
Yeah. So now, yeah, this is, oh my god, so something really cool that we just saw there, is when you do a move that causes a wall balance or ground balance, but you interrupt basically where they land. Like, let's say, so as we saw there, Echo did basically the Helm Breaker type attack into the Time Winder. That basically treats it like you didn't get a wall bounce or a ground bounce, and you can do another move that gives a wall bounce or ground bounce, and then you can do another one, and that causes like the limit strike. It's one of my favorite things about this game as playing Echo is that you can just set up a Time Winder and then do a move that like launches them into the Time Winder, and it doesn't count as like a bounce. It just goes to show that even a really simple on the surface game like 2S KO, it can be really complex, and that's what I really like about it.
Yeah, and I think Zadie has said that as well. I mean, like, what do you think about like kind of like having the agency as we're watching this like a very extended combo, almost taking 90% of his life for one character? Like the Riot devs did talk about like combo length and like agency is just like it's not your turn yet or whatever. And do you think it needs to be shortened, or is it just a matter of skill at this point?
I think the main thing that I feel like the main culprit of like these long combos is tag launcher and it's really because you can just tack it onto the end of a really long combo, and you just like add like if you spend super, you're doing like 200 more damage. If you don't spend super, you're doing 100 more damage and probably still getting like a limit strike. And if you spend your ult, you're getting like 400. Oh my god, you have to do the hero burst here, but is it enough? Oh, the screen orb. Yeah, that is something that's really hard to deal with, especially if you don't have meter, because that orb super, it's basically just like, I want to win neutral. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, as expected, Zadie with the first game on the board, and now get right back into it.
So are we running first two for this bracket, or first to three?
Yeah.
Because
run in first to two, please.
okay,
this
yeah.
Game this is going to take a while.
Yeah, this game is. I really hope it doesn't get to first to 3 points unless it's like finals, like because rounds in this game can be pretty long, honestly. All right, gets the limit strike, does not get the Time Winder out in time. That can be, even though it's really easy, it's a little tricky. Oh my god, the awareness! It can be really tricky sometimes to like get it perfectly timed, but still, that's it still kind of gaslights you. Like Kozuki is so good that you just kind of respect it a lot of time either because he can rewind.
Yeah, for sure. And so, and again, you know, we're talking over this, but this is just, you know, what we expected from Zadie from the start here. Just this massive domination. His Echo is just locked down, and you know, again, Caitlyn has come out, and I'm not sure how Zadie will play against a better Caitlyn, but at this point, yeah, it is definitely. All right, there we go.
Yeah,
sounds like
back.
we got some audio.
Really
back.
clean audio.
Yeah, for sure. So shout outs to production as Bifuteki all the way from what he's in the New York region. I forget which please he's not in Brooklyn anymore. So anyway, thank you for getting that fixed under pressure. But it looks like nope. Like it seems like Spooncat had a chance for a short amount of time, but now it's back.
That's what I'm talking about. You're using 2x. The main draw about 2x assists is that if your character has an amazing assist, you're gonna be using that stuff. You're gonna be using that assist twice, especially if it's like a good lariat assist. That's pretty much. If I'm seeing someone using 2x assists, I'm be like, okay, they're probably using it to skip neutral because feels like that's what it's made for. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeesh. Gets a super assist out, puts up the tentacles, so now the left side of the screen is just pretty much all spoon cats, but now it's like, oh my god, oh no, oh my god, that was so unfortunate. The tentacle basically hits the tentacle hits Echo OTG, so he couldn't get the super falls that usually happens. Oh, the off-screen fireball, and that's it for Zadie. 2-0.
Right, just like that. All good in the neighborhood. So that, yeah, okay, is exactly what we would expect from Zadie. And you know, dominant performance all the way through. Like I say, the first round was a little bit sketchy, obviously, because he had to like, kind of warm up, I guess. But that was all that Zadie needed. So now we get into the rest of the bracket. So like I said, everybody starts on winner's side because this is a ladder bracket. We're running this. I didn't want to interrupt you when you were describing everything. But like this is we're doing this. We're basically copying the FlyQuest Fight Series format, where we had a ladder bracket, and then you're cut to top 8. Everybody starts on top 8 winners. So like there's no penalty for getting into loss. But like in this particular case, you get more matches, you get more experience, as it were, because if you're just going 2 and out or whatever, and then someone could be holding up the entire bracket, that could be a whole thing as well. So you know, we're kind of trying to give as much like work as possible. And like I said, it would be nice to run an arcadian for 2xKO, because like I said, it seems to be a level above, you know, for all these other players that like are playing for the $50,000 next week, and it's just it's insane. Like I get mixed up just by watching some of the VODs, which is absolutely insane to me.
Yeah, I think like the game is obviously still new. Like it just had an official launch, but I think like right now I really like what Riot is doing in regards to like handling like tournaments and stuff. Like they straight up have a pop bonus. It's free to enter, which it's like I feel like there's almost like no what's the word? Like there's no like risk if you want to just enter. It's just like if you enter and you go into, you didn't pay anything, not bad. If you do better than that, then that's like a net positive. But some people, you can tell they really want that money, and it's top 24 payout along with the best duo placement, getting that duo bounty. And honestly, I really like that Riot is pushing really hard to make duos like viable. They're using these bounties. They're like, hey, we want duos to win this. And also like you can tell by the mechanics of the game that it's way better to have a duo team, because the main thing is that when you call a character out and they are doing a move that can be followed up, you can negative edge that move and follow it up. But another thing is that when you're doing it solo, you're basically locking out that button. But if you're playing with a partner, that button isn't locked by the point character. It means you can do asynchronous pressure that you probably wouldn't normally see in normal play.
Right. And you imagine you have two players. I mean, I forget who played with Leffen at one of the tournaments or whatever, but like we have Sonic Fox coming in with. Yeah, oh yeah, it was Super Noon. I was like it was funny. Is like in my testing for the overlay, it was like Super Noon versus Sonic Fox. It's just like a classic matchup. And what's even funnier is that they're on opposite teams now, which is even more hilarious. You know, well, I mean, I guess Sonic Fox is on FlyQuest, which also small disclosure. I do work for FlyQuest. I help out with both their FlyQuest fight series and the Counter-Strike program that they have, and so. It was kind of funny where seeing the announcement was like, oh, okay, you know, so now we have two Evo champions on our roster as well between Nitro and Punk and everything else, and so like it's just kind of weird, like kind of seeing it transverse, whatever, and me being on the other side of the department. But anywho, like yeah, so like to your point earlier, I mean, people want the money so bad that they're doing like secret lab tech, right? They're like Sonic Fox and Inzem, you know, are like practicing duos without being public about it, not sharing any new intel or tech with anybody, right? Because they want to you know save that stuff for nationals, as they say back in the day. So I can't wait to see what comes out of that as well. But you know, you had Leffen and Super Noon, you've had other duos or whatever. So like yeah, to your point, I mean, Riot is doing this the right way. I mean, they're supporting the community, and you know, we hope that it's sustainable, like especially in the light of other esports stuff that's been going on around the league. But like the thing is, for now, we're gonna enjoy this golden age of fighting games here with all the stuff coming out this year, and then 2XKO being, you know, like just getting a sea legs underneath it. Like console release just came out last week, and so now we have more of an ecosystem, more players to be part of this.
Yeah, I also think the fact that like, what's the word? The fact that they're like really showing up to all these tournaments, they're like, hey, here's our game, we want you to play it. We're gonna be showing up to tournaments like at Frosty's. They're gonna be doing they're gonna be doing special exhibitions where it's like devs versus pros, which you normally never kind of see that for fighting games specifically, because it's like, even though a lot of time it's like the devs aren't allowed to compete, it's still like there's been these like exhibitions where like they play against Dev and they're doing like the nastiest like mix up that you haven't seen, and you're like, wait, you can do that? And they're like, yeah, and they're like, trust me, they can do worse. And like you're like, what do you mean? And also they're gonna be doing there's gonna be 2 time slots where you can play against the devs. It's gonna be like kind of like casuals against the devs, and I'm gonna definitely go to that because there is one dev that was like, hey, I hope we can get some games in, and I'm like, heck yeah, cool. Heck yeah.
Who is that, if you don't mind me asking?
I believe it was Riot Polkadot.
Okay, cool.
They're working on QA, if I remember correctly. And honestly, speaking of QA, I've been finding so much tech for this game, as well as I've been like finding a lot of bugs for this game, to the point where I am directly causing some of the changes in the game. Like, for example, Warwick's his ultimate, the one where he pounces on you, I found in addition to him, as well as a few other characters, you can actually, the last patch, you could anti-air them. If you just reacted to the flash and you did like your anti-air 2H, you would info through their ultimate or their super, and you would punish them. And they strictly patched that out. They said you can no longer anti-air Warwick's level 3, and I'm like, my bad. You're welcome, Warwick players. I didn't want this, but you're welcome, I guess.
Well, I mean, like it's better to like oh wow, okay, so yeah, we're trying to get our next match up here. So like, yeah, I don't know if anybody's in chat, but like, you know, Kobe and T-Rex, we're waiting for you. If you want to get into the Discord, and please reach out to our admins, we can get this bracket started. But no, to your point, I mean, like, it's better I guess to find out now than like to find it out live or in person, because that's kind of, I am kind of worried about that. It's like, people are fighting this tech, right? And we've got a week to go, and they're still releasing patches out for the game, as it were. And so, like, you know, I appreciate the devs wanting to respond quickly, as it were. But this is like there's, I feel like something's gonna happen. Something's gonna come up during the show, and it's gonna be like, all right, cool, right? And like the right devs will be in attendance, so if someone can find an exploit, you know, while they're watching, it's like, oh wait, we probably should have checked that, you know, as it were. So that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I've been like, literally yesterday I found a crazy bug where one of the changes is that they made it so Juggernaut characters, when you snap someone out now, it actually lets you cross them up. You can like pass through them. But I found if you snap someone out and then you do his S1 super where he like clings to the wall. It just teleports both characters, and you don't do the attack, and it looks crazy.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So again, we're still waiting a little bit here. Like I said, this is kind of our first time doing something like this, and obviously there's a lot for us to learn. A lot of us that are doing this are new. So like I said, shout out to all the volunteers and everybody that's coming through. And again, really good quick shout out to Frankie for letting us do this, and borrowing the Discord, borrowing the players, and getting this done. But we're almost there. We're almost there. We're working it out. And you know, we'll get the next match on board as soon as possible. But outside of that, I mean, is there any players that you're looking forward to have it like outside of the obvious ones, right? Like we got the French Brigade. I mean, which by the way, can you find this honest? I find this very interesting. The like Dragon Ball Z, you know, like Dragon Ball Z's never died, right? Because all those players that were playing that game, whatever, in France,
and that game. That is like one of the 2 fighting games that it feels like, well, I guess now one of the 3 fighting games that like France is known for. The 2 main ones being DOZ and now 2X. But if you know, you know. Also Windjammers.
Yeah, also. Oh my goodness, Windjammers. Like legendary, like
K-Kun.
We had a huge community here, and some of the folks from Chicago, because I'm part of the retro like arcade community as well. Shout out to Logan Arcade. We've sent some players to those Windjammers tournaments, and my goodness, I didn't know that there was that much tech. You know, I didn't know that we could even do stuff like that in the game, as it were. So. But yeah, like I said, we're trying to get this thing going, and hopefully this is the start of a definite more matches, more brackets. I know there are some folks talking about Street Fighter 6, which we definitely want to do. Like, we don't want to leave anybody out here in the community, as it were. And a lot of these games, especially post pandemic, this has been easier to run. Like even though we're kind of a little bit of difficulty now, you know, like being able to put this thing together, get you on the broadcast and everything else, and just like this is a testament to technology and how far we have come.
Yeah, and I also think that like with 2XKO, it's a free game, so there's like just a straight up lower barrier of entry for like the average person. It's gonna be easier for people to try it out. It's gonna be easier for people to stick with it. It's easier for tournaments because that means you don't have to buy like a game for every setup.
Right.
It also means, and the developers, they have straight up said we are going to support the community 100%. They straight up made it so every character that comes out, you have it unlocked. You have it unlocked, and available for offline play. So tournaments straight up are going to be, they're going to be straight up supported because of that. They also have their ear to the ground a lot. Whenever they see very problematic like bugs or very problematic like issues, they make sure to address that. They address it quickly. And honestly, like as someone who's been playing Guilty Gear Strive for the past 5 years, it feels like the best thing ever when you are playing a game and the developers are actively listening to you and they want to help you and they want to make improvements, and it doesn't feel like it's radio silence.
Yeah, for sure. And so, I mean, and also, I think that's also intentional as well. I mean, you've got veterans at the FGC, you've got veteran TOs and the Cannon brothers, leading this project as well, and so they know the difficulties of running a tournament. And of course, if they want their game to grow, right, like you're having to pay $100 or $200 per setup. Now, keep in mind, it's not a one-time cost, right? Because every time a DLC comes out, then you got to do all that stuff, and it's kind of tough to manage. Like even when we were doing the offline tournament here for Dave & Buster's on Tuesday or whatever, like I didn't know I had to touch down my setups before the match started, but there was no way to do that, right? There was no way to do that because like it didn't exist on PS4 or whatever. So I tried to preload it, and everyone's kind of waiting for the bracket. But like it's one thing that's like it's a challenge. But ultimately, I guess once you get going, though, right? Like it doesn't cost you an extra penny. To your point, and I also was like, I'm not sure about the whole like access to all the skins thing, because like I think we had those or whatever, but like I also like loaded my account on the setups we had on Tuesday, and so like I was able to access the skins that I had unlocked. But either way, I mean, like I said, it's playable, it worked. We played grand finals on PS4, and I know they're doing some improvements to that as well, and so we're looking forward to that as time goes on. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited. Like this is hopefully I mean, I'm losing words here. Like I'm like not exactly running out of words, but like I'm losing words. But either way, there's more to come. There's definitely going to be more matches as words. Like, so we're working out in the background. Again, not everybody here is new. Everybody here is new. So I appreciate everyone's patience here. What else we got? So like, what do you play into XKO?
I play Echo Darius. I originally played Echo Blitz, but that was more or less me. So I picked Blitz because I like grapplers. But then I picked Echo because I'm like, oh, okay, I want to learn one meta character in this game, and my compromise for that was Echo. And he ended up just becoming like my favorite character in the game, and also tied for my favorite fighting game character ever. He's so cheap. He's really cheap. I won't deny that. I won't downplay this character. He's kind of dumb, but also like his mechanics are so cool, and just being able to have the rewind mechanic, basically kind of just like a second person kind of anywhere, and the threat of it makes him so interesting. He breaks conventional RPS because you have to worry about the rewind mechanic at all times, and it also, he feels like a character that he goes good with a lot of teams because he has really strong assists. He's really flexible, so you can put him on almost any team, and then he's good. Pretty much every team he's gonna be good. But when I was playing Echo Blitz, it was basically just me playing Echo with Blitz. It didn't feel like I was playing like a totally compatible team. And while at times they did have good synergy, I didn't feel like it was totally like, I didn't feel like it was really concrete. And it was me just trying my best to like make the team good rather than just playing a team that is good. So
Right.
And there was a phase where I was like playing Echo Yasuo because I got hit by a Yasuo combo that killed me at 80% with Blitz health. So that I was like, I'm like, why am I even playing Blitz? And then eventually they buffed Blitz. So I'm like, all right, I'll try him out again. And then eventually I'm like, okay, I really like Blitz, but I need to play a character that was way more solid. So I picked up Darius, and I've been having much more success with him. I've been feeling way more comfortable. He's still got really scary strike throw, both in mid-screen as well as in corner. And Echo is Darius's best partner. And the way I play the team, I've been having a lot of fun. I've been finding crazy combos with the team, as well as just like, it feels like Echo plays really well to my fundamentals as a player, whereas Darius plays really well to my like kind of grappler-esque fundamentals, because that character is particularly just strike throw focused, whereas Echo is just straight up mix-up focused. But I really like that team, capable of doing high damage, but also like they can hold their own in neutral. That's the biggest thing, is that Blitz neutral previously was like, I'm just gonna say it was straight up really bad. I felt like, especially against some characters like Ari, I'm just kind of like guessing in neutral and hoping it works, and the way I would win sometimes would just not be very enjoyable. Okay, we got our game going up. We got
Alright, we're back. We're back
against Doritos.
Oh, like a good long stall for this one, so I appreciate all the patience as a word. So here we go, and the Christmas Darius as well.
The Christmas Darius, yeah. So we actually just saw Ari Echo earlier when it was Stealthy, or no, it was Zadie versus Spooncats, and now we're seeing Darius Vi. Darius Vi is a good team. Specifically, like I feel like Vi's Captain Quarter back assist is like really good for combos, but also like Darius and Vi are just both really solid characters, whereas Echo and Ari are like both really good characters. So it's like these are both really good teams, but it's all about player skill in these situations. So Stealthy takes first character, and now kind of just seeing a bit of a keep away, like a traditional tag fighter-esque neutral. You're just kind of keeping away until you got your sis ready, and then you land a hit.
All right, so looking for a mix up here. Whoa, ducks the throw. Immediately punishes. I was looking for a longer punish, but like that's okay. It's gonna set up for another Oki as well, coming in from 5. But like that is gonna be the end of the first round at the very least, because as Stealthy finishes their play.
Yeah, this. I feel like this might be kind of like you need a your characters for dealing with specific matchups, because it feels like Darius is better at fighting Ari compared to Vi. Because the thing is, Vi, her ground game is crazy good, but her like anti-air and air-to-air game is really bad. And Ari is all about being really crazy in air. Wow, that was really close. So one of the changes in this version is now that when a point character gets hit, their projectile disappears. And what we saw there was Stealthy bad. He hits the timeliner towards the other side of the screen to hit Dirty Toast. But because the shockwave, or the power wave, I guess now, from Darius, it hit Echo like a frame before the timeliner was connected, and it saved him. He would have gotten stunned. He would have gotten put in a freeze state in the last patch. Ooh, double overhead. That's always hard to block because you don't know if Ari's gonna be doing like double overhead, overhead low, empty low. Like that character has pretty devious like jump-in mix-ups. Oh, and gets a chip on Darius.
All right, so
Drops.
Rare's drop coming in, but oh my god, look at that for the assist from Darius. All this pressure coming in is slowly just draining the life. We're not even with Fury, but
Wow.
you can't block forever. As
I think
Stealthy.
Yeah.
Good.
I think Stealthy was doing the right idea there. Just honestly hold the pressure, but I think the defense at the end there caused. I think they expected another like strike, and it ended up unfortunately costing them. But that was a pretty good comeback by Turditos, to be quite honest. And now we're going into the final round for this game, and gets the big, it's big lemon strike. And now this Oki is actually, it doesn't look that much, but it's actually pretty strong. You basically have to hold the fireball. You can parry it, but you're still gonna have to eat the mix-up after. And what Ari will tend to do is to like do a fireball, and then because fireballs have to be stand blocked, or fireballs have to be stand parried, I should say. They'll do a low at the same time, and it will cause you just to like kind of get parry unblockable, to put it lightly. And wow, this is almost over. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that hit both characters? Oh my god, the blast from the S1 Super ended up mattering. That's crazy. This actually kind of possibly winnable, but it's gonna be hard. Oh my
goodness.
Oh my god, this is kind of winnable, but now you gotta eat this mix-up. Oh, overhead, airborne. That baits out the throw, and now this is hard. It's gonna be a hard comeback, but it is possible. Oh, and that gets the kill.
You're gonna make him watch.
Yeah, that was definitely like Dirty Toast definitely had to make sure the combo was gonna land. Otherwise, it was pretty much curtains.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was actually a surprisingly close first game.
Yeah. Honestly, I wish my Ari would do that, because my Ari does not do any of that stuff.
Ari, I really don't like that character personally, but I can't lie, that character does have hard stuff. It's kind of like Yasuo, where the character is really messed up, but you also have to acknowledge that you have to acknowledge that it is messed up. Oh, charge heavy. Oh, gets the punish, the retreating guard punish. That's like the main thing about retreating guard. Retreating guard on its own is an incredible. Oh, what an anti-air on the delayed charge. Oh my god, this is gonna probably kill.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh my god, that was close. I thought I was gonna spend the second bar, but guess not. Yeah, tag Darius out. He needs to heal a little bit.
Well, I mean, might not get all the time. Here he gets that pressure once again, and Stealthy lost a round because of it last time, but I think he's just reflexively put Darius in, but that might cost him. Is the orb's going to come back and get him?
Yeah, that's a
everybody's
situation
by that.
Yeah, that situation. Oh, that picked up. Oh, that situation on the corner there with a fireball. It would have been a lot better to do with throw because that's a cinematic and you can't get hit out of that situation. That's just more of like probably esoteric knowledge though. But yeah, pretty rough situation, but it is winnable, especially if he gets a good hit. Oh, and the dash 5M catches the poke. Stealthy on set point now.
But just like Dirty Toast is definitely showing signs of life. It's not like he to your point. This is more of an even kind of matchup here, but just needs to close it out, and this is not a good start.
Yeah. Oh, that's rough. I'm surprised that I don't know if Stealthy spent the first, or that was like the second freestyle tag, but the thing about freestyle one of the things that makes it really strong. Oh, I got hit. Hit. What the heck? That looked like that was cross up. But one of the things that makes freestyle really strong is that since you can tag twice, you can tag, do some damage, and if they burst before your character disappears, then you tag back to the other character and you get a free burst bait. Oh, yeah, sure. That mix-up is hard to do. In that situation, you have to push block like right before just doing the like the air dash pressure, like right at the end there. That's a good fit. Oh my god, that was a perfect. That was a slow perfect. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Stealthy. Wow. And that's just like that. Stealthy.
Just like that. So, all right. So that was probably the closest match we'll see tonight, if I had to guess. And so we have to see what so they're going to play against. I believe in the bracket they're going to play against Zadie. So that win might be short lived, as it were. But we'll see what the rest of the bracket will unfold for us shortly. But yeah, I mean, just like that. But playing against these Echo players always been a pain in the butt for us. It's just, especially for me. It's like I just I want to go in the lab and just to learn how to block that mix up as much as humanly possible. Just study it. Just like also when they talk about when you're attacking and how to cover. Are we hearing another mesh or no? I thought we were hearing another mesh for a second.
But yeah, let me actually. I'm gonna gush about 2XKO again. I really love how. I love how good the training mode tools are. Oh my god. For a game that, when it came out in closed beta, it had some of the best training mode tools, and it wasn't even officially out. It's like you got hitbox display, hurt box display, collision box display, advanced hurt box display. You got a frame meter, so you got what SF6 is best known for when it comes to training mode. You got the gold standard frame meter. You got the frame meter for assists. You get all of the specific details, and it's so complete. There obviously are a bunch of training mode bugs that as time goes on they'll flesh them out, and they'll add more switches and toggles and more lets you set up more variants. But as of right now, I just love the training mode tools, and it's just, oh my god, it just makes me sad that once again, why do I waited 4 years for frame data to come to Strive, and even then, it's the old frame data where it's just the numbers and not the frame meter.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I really like XKO. Like I said, they really listen to what the community wants, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna do that." We got rollback, and it's good rollback. We got good lobbies.
Well, I mean,
we got.
You got rollback with the folks that created it, that invented it effectively. So
yeah,
I mean,
I have hope that it would be good. We got crossplay that works. And they even made an offline launcher for the game. So it's even though you usually need internet to play, they're like, yeah, we got you. We understand that you might be running this at tournaments, or especially even if you don't run it at a tournament. Let's say someone brings their laptop. You don't need to be connected to the internet. You're like, yeah, I got this. Let's play.
For sure, for sure. And again, like I said, this is just speaks to the experience, and Riot knows what they're doing, right? They they knew what they were doing when trying to get this to try to expand into the FGC. They found the right I would dare I say the perfect set of folks to even be a part of it and start it off, as it were. And so there's a lot more, and there's a lot more to come. I mean, I imagine a time where like there's gonna actually be like bands and picks and bands and all stuff like that or whatever. Now also too, I imagine that 2xKO would be like more of a game you play between league, right? Like yeah, there's gonna be serious fighting game players playing it or whatever, but just like they're not gonna cater to that audience. They're trying to cater to the audience that's gonna play TFT in between the like they're not gonna take this game seriously, right? They're not gonna support the game. It's just something to play between league queue matches. Like if you're stuck in a queue for an hour or whatever, you play 2xKO, right? It's just easy to pick up and put down. But
Wait, are
no, I mean,
queues
like,
that
that's
are
serious.
queues that long actually?
Well, I mean, if you get to a certain point in league, they tend to be,
Oh.
I'm like, at least most of the streams that I watch, for the players that are that good, it's just like it takes a while to get a game going, and then like once you get a game, can't queue dodge, so it's yeah, no for real stealthy, yeah, like look up GGPO V3. That was a Canon Brothers product, and initially they licensed it to Capcom, and then other companies like created their own tech effectively, right? So you either got to pay them for the license for it, or you would our folks like basically learned from it and created their own. So there's a person that was on the Killer Instinct team that actually like took the mantle up to learn all of the rollback mechanics and stuff like that, and did all the networking. It's very intricate actually. But check, it's been open source now, so I think GGPO v3 has been open sourced, and it's also part of Fightcade as well, from what I understand. So like
Yeah.
even some games that don't have it, don't have rollback natively installed into the game are being revived because they're using the technology to connect players and teams and stuff like that. And all of this wouldn't have been possible like even before the pandemic, right? Because you had like delay based netcode and everything else. Like the pandemic kind of like added a layer of, hey, we need the way to play from home, and like people became really creative, really innovative, like even down to like Marvel 3 these days. Like Marvel 3 still played
Yeah,
on
Parsec.
Parsec enable set, and everything else. And so it's hilarious. It's just like imagine how creative we end up being when the tables are turned against us, as it were. And so we're currently we just to give everybody an update here. I know there's kind of like a long time between matches, but we're working on it. Like so, like everyone here is new, so give us all a little bit here. And also, the person that would probably be able to handle a lot of this stuff is also casting right now as well. And so I know somebody in the chat was very cheeky and was like, like stop yapping and help us out. Well, I'm like, listen, that's why we have a staff. That's why we have people here willing to help, especially in production as well, because like I'm not in the sticks. I'm not touching anything, whatever. Like nothing is going on. So anyway, all that to say, there's not a match we can play right now. We asked everybody to kind of like run their matches or whatever, and so Lord T-Rex and Kobe are playing off stream, and so is who or I want to call him Huhi,
Huz.
but I don't think Huz. Okay, whatever. And
Is it Huz? Is
and
it
Nameless,
Huz?
whatever. I have no idea. If they get to grand finals, let's just ask them how to pronounce it.
I'm like 100% sure it's Huz.
Okay.
Like short
Those
for
matches are
husband.
going on.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like I swear to you, like I missed the memo, all right, because like I thought it would be embarrassing to have like a nickname, but apparently that's in vogue now, or whatever. Like you got Golden Boy, like still goes by Golden Boy, but if you know what the actual anime is related to, it's like he's credited professionally as Golden Boy, and I'm like, okay, if that you fan, but no one makes the association between the anime and the plot. But anyway, going back, so yes, we're waiting for an actual match to get ready to go here, and more than likely, I mean, if I had a choice, I mean, it is my channel, but like I said, I am not in control of this ship here. Would probably be the Zadie match between whoever wins out of T-Rex versus Kobe. But no surprising results so far. I mean, like, well, we only been able to play 2 matches, and so if something else is going on or so there's a major upset, we'll find out very, very shortly. But outside of that, like, yeah, I mean, like I don't want to be the young and the OG here. Like I do know some of this history only because like I've been a part of the industry for a very long time, and I've seen a lot of it unfold. And like I've seen like there have been some key moments in the FGC, and I've been present for them as they have occurred. But either way, like so getting back to the topic at hand, you know. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, Golden Boy is a classic anime. Thank you, Bye. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the backup on there. Like, I'm dating myself here as far as like how many like the animes that are still out there or whatever. But regardless, like if you had a chance, like or if you had a chance to influence the devs, actually, because like the devs are going to be here this weekend, right? And like there's some of the fan favorites that have already been picked up. So we got Caitlyn and we've got Jinx, whatever, which I already knew. I already knew before they even announced the game, got started. Like they're putting Jinx in there first. It's like, oh, we're gonna have 11 characters. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna not have the most popular league character in there. So like who are you rooting for as far as like league characters if you're willing to share?
I have 3 hours on League. You could say Scrimblow Bimblow the jungler is coming out, and I believe you.
Okay.
Like I don't know, and I don't know anything about League. I'm gonna be 100% honest. But if Riot themselves could fly me out to their office, show me a bunch of stuff, and they then ask me, Are you willing to play the original League?" I'm like, absolutely not. There's no way. Like my experiences League, no joke. I was trying to bond with my roommate as a freshman in college, and there was like I tried so hard to the point where I literally tried to play League, and I played 4 matches. Every match was like 45 minutes long, and I'm like, what is this game? And then like 3 hours passed, and I'm like, 3 hours passed, and this much is played. I'm not playing this game anymore. And
Yeah,
every
for
time
sure.
I've told someone I've played 3 hours, they're like, good.
Yep, for sure. So I mean, I'm a huge fan of League. I don't play as often as I would like because it is very time consuming, as it were. And like, I'm also I have a competitive spirit, right? Like, I don't want to play something unless I'm going to get better at it. And it just seems like it's just time invested in the game. It's just that's the only problem with it, right? It's just like you spend more time playing, and that's how you get better at it. And I've also been, I've been to well. I want to say I've been to all of the North American ones because there was the first Worlds that was at the Staples Center, which is now renamed. I don't know what it's called now, but like but I went to the 2016 one, and it was very magical. And to your point, like I tend to catch up at the end of the year. Like the meta shifts so much, and there's all this new tech and everything like that. And I just like it's kind of like, all right, cool. It's just like kind of like how like Dota 2 works, whatever. I catch up at the end, and I have no idea what's going on, but like I get whatever. But like, I do follow League close enough, right? And I do work for a team that has that is pretty good. So I definitely get to we're still waiting. So I have it from on good authority that we finally have a match going. So we're going to get that going pretty shortly here. But yeah, so outside of that, I mean, like, well, it's unfortunate because like I was going to say, like we could talk about various champions and how they would work in the game or whatever. I mean, like I personally, and also too, like the best thing that the devs have done is that like they're kind of free. They're not trying to like take all the abilities from these champions and just putting them into the game or whatever. It's just like they have carte blanche to do whatever the heck they want that makes it fit or whatever, as it were. It's like
Yeah.
I would have never imagined like Blitzcrank as like a grappler, but hey, somebody figured it out, and like Caitlyn, as a zoner,
Has
as it
Aegis
were,
Reflector.
has Aegis Reflector.
They're like, you can really like see when you like watch like them reveal a character, you're like, it's that move from that other game, and you're like, it's just like the way that they're like implementing them is like so interesting, because it's like if you play other fighting games, you're like, you recognize these things, and they're like, it makes like the characters like really cool. It's like Vi has Electrics, which is obviously a nod to like Mishima Electrics. You got obviously Caitlyn Aegis Reflector, nod to Urian. You got for example, like Blitzcrank, he can Kara cancel his command grab, which is a nod to Strive Potemkin, for example. Even though Karas are not Strive specific, it's just like a general game thing. There's also what else? Trying to think. There's Warwick S1 Super. That's like people. It's like Maximum Spider.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and it's not that we can't innovate, right? It's not to say that you can't, but like definitely, um, it, there again, you have a lot of talent from other games and a lot of pros, and so some of the stuff is going to leak through, and so um, outside of that, like I said, like I said, we have to go through. We're gonna get this next match, and it looks like it's going to be the stealthy match, which is going to be exciting because let's see if we can pull a little bit forward, and we can actually get a full pronunciation of how we say the other player's name.
It's
But
Huz. I'm like 100% sure.
all right, so hopefully we're gonna get that match started shortly here. And again, this is our first go at it. Everybody's got to start somewhere, and so we're yapping, we're stalling, we're this is the art of the stall here. So like I'm inventing topics as we go. If we had a podcast, I mean, I'm not sure what the topic.
Yeah,
would be,
so I've been
that's the other
thinking
joke
this whole time. Welcome to the Will English podcast featuring 2xKO matches.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, that would be great. But the big thing about like podcasts is you have to be very consistent. Speaking of consistency, here we are, as promised. Here is the stealthy match.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting. Oh, wait, are these? I just realized that like Stealthy and Huz both have characters with like mastery chroma. So the dark. So you see like the how do I put it? It's kind of like dark. It's like black and dark green. That's considered like mastery chroma, and basically that's like getting a character to level 100, which takes a ton of math. It takes a long time. So these are true gamers.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a parry! And that was a low parry also. Low parries in this game are like more situational because stand parries, they cover both mid and high. And those are the ones you're gonna generally be doing. The fact that he did a low parry and it called out like that's crazy. He's locked in.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's the first like parry we've seen all day, as it were. But this is gonna be a semifinal match, so the winner of this will get into winners finals. Yeah. And on the other side of the bracket, we're waiting for Zadie, which will probably be playoff stream at this point because we're just trying to keep things moving, keep things rolling here.
Oh my god, that killed.
And yeah, for sure. Stealthy gonna start off with the Ari this time.
Oh, what an anti-air. I know it's people are like, oh, it's a one button anti-air, but the thing that makes oh my god, the thing that makes 2xKO hard in a lot of places is that despite having simplified controls, there are manual timings everywhere. Like, yeah, that's the thing. You'll be like, oh, this kind of doesn't look that hard. There's no motion inputs, and then you try to do one Echo B&B that like with his super, and you're like, this is so hard. Why am I struggling?
Yeah, for sure. And so, that being said, it looks like Stealthy is getting back into the match here as well. He's already got down one character, and is pretty solid. As long as he doesn't drop this, I think it's going to be pretty good damage on the Ilya.
Yeah. Nice. I commentator curse. My bad. I almost said nice defense. I couldn't even finish the word. But yeah, that's the thing. That Oki is really scary, really hard to deal with. That's also a thing about Ari. We saw Huz did a push block. A bunch of Ari's moves, because he's so fast, and also some of her moves have a lot of range. They often will like sometimes still hit you even if you push block her. Oh, good burst. Not only makes them waste the meter, but also makes them not get the tentacle Oki. Oh my god. That's gonna do a lot of damage. And I think we're actually gonna see a reset if... Oh yeah, you see the down tech? He knows about the reset. Oh my god, are we gonna get another reset? Oh my god. Oh my god, that would have been insane if it like triggered another tentacle grab, because that's the thing. In this game, teching is automatic in the air, and the only way to not to make it so you can't to make it so you don't automatically tech is you hold down, and basically that will cause the gray combo as you've seen, and it'll say dropped, but basically that means that they are intentionally down teching, and sometimes down teching is what you want to do, especially if there's a reset you think that's coming, because the reset, it'll basically prevent the reset from happening and basically just send you flying. You'll take damage obviously, but it's still considered a combo, but it basically just prevents you from being in a worse situation.
Yeah, for sure. And just like that, look like I'm like, again, these names, I swear to goodness, I can't
It's
deal
Huz.
with these names.
Huz
Okay.
takes game 1.
Okay, thank you for the save.
No problem. It's a team. It's a 2v2 game. It's just like how we have two casters.
Yeah. You know, and it's also one of those things like I've had to deal with complicated names in the past or whatever, and I'm definitely not warmed up either. That's kind of another thing you guys do, like vocal exercises. You know your audience, right? So you just got to figure out, okay, here are the names. Here's how we're gonna pronounce them, all the wonderful stuff. So, yeah, here we go.
Another thing, actually, so another really scary thing about freestyle, especially, is one of the things about handshake tag in this game is that when you, so in this situation, we saw 2 characters right there. It's really hard to deal with the character behind you in this game. There's no way to turn around. There's no turn button. You just gotta like, it makes freestyle mega scary because it means you have to, oh, what a bait. It means you have to basically just kind of either engage or be really defensive, because as soon as you whiff something, let's say you whiff something and it misses both the point character and the character behind you, you can just tag on reaction and then whiff punish them. It's really crazy.
Yeah, for sure. So, still getting into the match as well. It's a little bit even for the moment. I mean, Echo's going to recover in the background, but there's pressure. And again, he tries to parry out of it, but the timing was not there. But a dead Echo right behind it.
Yeah. Oh, what a good run under. That's something Stealthy I've noticed is really good at, is like finding the best times to run under, and will just put you in the corner and just be like, how did he know? Oh my god, he is getting so much. Oh my god, that might kill actually. I was gonna say I was giving him like Warwick so much like of his like gauge, but didn't even matter. He just wins the round straight up.
Yeah, for sure.
Trade on the DP there. Oh, what a read! That was sick as hell. Oh my god!
Oh, another arrow throw.
That was kind of messed up, I can't lie. I also got not just the air throw, but like the jumping mix after, like that. Yikes.
Right. Back to neutral.
Nice jump. Oh yeah. So try to put out a button. The thing about handshake tag is that there's no like recovery when you tag to someone. So basically it's just like immediately after the tag, not only can you just actually react to the flash of the situation as the person tagging, but also it's just like, it's such a crazy, oh, what the hell? I guess that worked out. But basically you can just react to the situation as the person tagging, and you can just take advantage of it. Like handshake tag is a mechanic of 2x KO, but because of that, it's also just like really strong in so many situations that you have to always be considering it.
Yeah, I think that's who's 2-0. So Huz, I swear. All right, well, enough of me yapping. I appreciate you carrying me. I really appreciate that. But it is time for me to say goodbye and bring the experts into the show. So we've got one of my favorites, actually. One of the better casters out there is going to be Nitin. Will be joining us very shortly here. And yeah, but outside of that, thank you so much for carrying me. And I hope production is hearing me right now, because I hope they can just throw the break whenever is okay to do so. This is a throw. Are we throwing? Are we not throwing? Are we stalling? Or are we done?
welcome back, everyone. We're back with the CLF Online #1 2XKO online bracket, hosted by Frankie G. Also, we got Will English IV, or Will English 4, I guess, the streamer, as well as Beefy Techie, helping out with production. And we're going to be continuing on with our top 8. Will English has hopped off, and now we have Nitin from the Only Globals team joining us for commentary. Thanks for joining us.
Yo, what's up? Glad to be here. My third tournament I'm commentating in 24 hours. Let's go. I'm ready.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
I literally
3
drove
in 24
from our
hours.
local. Yeah. I did FlyQuest last night. I did the local today, and then I drove from there back here, and here we are. Let's go. 2XAO is cool.
That's crazy. Yeah, so we're going to be continuing on with our top 8. Earlier we had Zadie versus Spooncat, Stealthy versus Dirty Toast, and Huz versus Stealthy. Right now we are waiting on our next winner semis match, which is going to be Zadie versus Kobe OG. Yeah, so earlier when we saw Zadie play against Spooncats, we saw the Echo Ari freestyle. I don't know who Kobe OG plays, and we'll find out soon. Thank you everyone who's stayed tuned in. We just had a bit of a break. And yeah, we're going to be moving on with this bracket.
Yes, sir. It should be fun. I know Zadie, really strong player from the Midwest. When I was at Midwest Mix Fest, I believe Zadie was, I want to say, in Grands for the mixed bracket, playing solo.
He got second. Don't ask him how he did in the duos bracket, but it's he's a really good player, like in multiple games. Like as mentioned earlier, he's really good at Street Fighter, really good at tag fighters. So it's like that probably the favorite to take this, but that doesn't mean that the rest of our competition won't put up a fight.
Yeah, for sure. And Huz last night was in the top 16. I can't remember exactly where they placed. I want to say at least top 8, maybe like top 6, top 4th. Yeah, okay, 5th. It's playing very, very well. Playing the Warwick and someone else, don't recall exactly, but was cooking for sure.
Warwick Alawi.
Warwick Alawi, cool. So yeah, will definitely be cool to see them go up against the winner of Kobe and Zadie. Like you said, Zadie definitely going to be the favorite on that front, but you never know. That's why we play the match, especially new game, new patch, new meta. Things can get changed up there, and then yeah, we'll be getting through that losers bracket as well. So I assume we're just getting everybody in the lobby ready to roll, and we should be rolling on.
Yeah, and if you don't mind rolling over to that follow button if you haven't already, Will English sounds like he's trying to get back into the groove of streaming for these tournaments, and if you want to support him, a follow always helps, as well as a subscription if you want. But your company and follow is more than enough.
Yeah, love to see more tournaments for this game getting thrown out there, and again, $150 pot bonus is awesome to see as well. So love seeing people support the game, and glad to see people entering as well.
Yeah, I think one of the most underrated things about online tournaments that people just always forget is that it's free to enter. I feel like the idea of a pay to enter online bracket is just nobody wants a part of. So the fact that there are even these pot bonuses are greatly appreciated, and I'm sure that the players who play well also appreciate it.
Yeah, it goes a long way for sure. You really don't see any paid brackets. I mean, I just naturally like lean towards enjoying competition, so I just want to gravitate towards tournaments, rank play, that type of thing in general. But even just getting to the point that like knowing I wanted to go to in-person tournaments, playing online brackets is a great way to like get a little more closer to that format and get yourself prepped in like the mental state, because it is a little bit of a different environment, having to be able to adapt more quickly, knowing you only have usually just 2 games that you can lose before you're out. Really develops that skill set. So if you guys are trying to level up, online tournaments, great way to do it, especially stuff like this if it's a ladder format. I'm not sure what if it's planning to be a ladder format long term or not, but
well,
I was glad to see people experiment with that stuff.
It was a ladder format before the top 8 bracket, but Yeah, I'm actually I'm like kind of in a special kind of situation comparative to like most players, where I play a lot of ranked and online sets, but I never enter online tournaments. Like I rarely have. The last online tournament I entered was a Rev Tuesday back in June of last year, um, and I've been going to tournaments for like almost 5 years now, but I'm pretty much exclusively offline. I love my offline tournaments. I always try to go to FGC meetups in Skokie, Illinois at Ignite Arcade. I swear I'm not sponsored. It just rolls off the tongue like that. But yeah, make sure to get in touch with your local scene, because locals are truly something special. When you play in an online bracket and you get eliminated, it's just you in your room pretty much. When you lose at a local, you're just like, GG's, man, and then go have some food, talk with other people, and run some more casuals.
Yeah, that's another great way to level up too. Just getting games in with other people who are also trying to compete, and you can always just ask questions. A lot of times, even from a bracket set, if you wait until after the set and ask like, "Hey, I got smoked in this situation. Is there anything I can do there?" Usually, someone will give you some tips to help you out. So, huge way to level up, and obviously making new friends and homies in FGC is a great way to go about it as well. So if you haven't yet, I recommend Start GG. Use the tournament search feature, sort by near me, throw in your zip code, and then throw in the games you want to play. It's super easy to find, and I can almost guarantee, unless you're in like the most remote part of Alaska, if you're in the US somewhere, you're gonna have a local for the game you want to play. So definitely check it out.
I mean, there's rollback netcode also at the very least.
True. Yeah, especially with this game, like you can really run online tourneys very well without too much worry, like across the whole country. You know, back in the days of like Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 4, if you were going to play East Coast to West Coast, everyone was really going to put an asterisk on that match. So
yeah, it's interesting how like we've seen like for a lot of part, it's like people discredited online plays, and then now because online is so prominent, it's like some people just like, yeah, online play and offline are equal. Yo, we go the picture-in-picture to the full screen. I love that about this game. You don't have to straight up like make sure you're queued for a match like early to spectate it. It's just picture-in-picture mode for it. Anytime you like pass a cap, it's so nice.
Yeah, they did a great job. The spectating system is phenomenal. Let's go here.
Right,
Kobe OG rocking Ari Alawi. Okay.
Something actually interesting that a lot of people might not know is that Zeta used to play Alawi, so I'm pretty sure he's familiar with the game plan and like how to fight the character.
Yeah, it's very important to get that experience, because if you don't know the nuances of those setups, you really can ruin your day. Or in Vantage State, it's very scary.
Oh my god, oh, that should be dead, actually. Wow. That air stall is probably one of the most annoying moves in the game, to be honest. You have to be locked into anti-air that, and even then, it's really good at air-to-airing.
Yeah, exactly. And just because of the way the animation works with her flipping, it can be a little tough sometimes to know which side it's going to land on. When I was first learning this game, that was the bane of my existence, I believe. I would always get
Same. You have to like really lock in, and then it's like sometimes they won't do it and they'll do a J2H and you feel so dumb.
Yeah, and her cross-up reaches a mile away and it's chargeable for some reason. It's wild.
Yeah. That situation there where we saw Zadie do a forward throw as Echo into charge roll. That situation, if you don't immediately teleport, Echo's +8, so you have to, if you want to get that charge after image after, you have to just hard bait and like do nothing. But you can still, that means you can still do like a 5L as well for a meeting.
Good to know.
Tag launcher, steal some of that gray health, get this messed up Oki. Just keeps it simple.
Yeah, Ari players, I feel like, are starting to adjust the timing on that Oki when they set up their projectile, and now the same parry timing doesn't work like it used to. I've been getting blown up by that a lot.
Yeah, definitely tries to hard bait the burst. I kind of respect it, but I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's just like there's a reason he's here and I'm on the casting. I was gonna say couch, but that's not the right word. Casting comedy.
That's a different show for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my
Nice,
god, this
we all
like,
get
pressure,
that. Yep.
this pressure has been really varied. Nice jump again. Avoiding the grab. Oh, the dive bomb. That's messed up. Called the assist, so it was same side. And, yikes.
That's crazy. We thought Zaidi was going to be the firm favorite here, but Kobe in a great spot to take this first game. If they continue this, Fury now out. Zaidi has to make it count. And that's not how you do it. Oh, big drop, though.
Oh my god, this defense, though?
Need to hit ASAP,
Oh my
though.
god. Wow. Fury cancels off of hitting the tentacle.
I wonder if that was a
Big
tension.
jump in. Oh, happy birthday. This could be
Oh, this
huge.
is
could
huge.
be
No break either. Will they get level 3? I don't... It's going to be close. Yeah, they should.
Oh, they're getting twice the meter, though, and they get the...
That's true.
Echo key. Oh my god. Oh, no kick confirm. Lady on,
Scramble
on
was
the
crazy.
ropes. Oh my god.
These aerials
Oh
are
my
just
god,
barely
the
whiffing on
patience
Ari.
from Zadie right now.
You see the rewind come through. Great stuff.
This is so doable for Zadie. He just has to be. Oh, the assist interrupt.
Should be
Wow.
free.
What?
Nice.
Okay. It might have been Echo, but that was a crazy comeback by Zadie. Goddamn.
Yeah, that was insane. The composure to deal with that. And it was getting so scrambly, too. Like, it's one thing to just
Yeah.
kind of stay composed and play patient, but to stay locked in and all that chaos. Just
Yeah,
so many
Zadie's
reps
playing-
in this game.
Yeah, Zadie's been playing tag games for a long time, so he really has the tag fighter fundamentals. Like, a lot of, in that scramble situation, people might just crack and just do something otherwise with him, but Zadie, he really will play it out. Nice.
You can tell.
Lucky tag out for Zadie there. Something interesting about when you, oh my god, when you do Ari's Orb Super, they do the hold version that causes a the pop up. You can, that's actually a burst point. You can,
It is, yes.
Yeah, you have to hard bait it as Ari to beat it. But if they're going for the routing normally, you have to like hard commit to the jabs because that's not a combo you can be lax with.
Right. Yeah, that was a huge level up for me with dealing with that. Saves you so much damage.
Oh, what? Oh my god, that hit stop. That was crazy.
That was brutal.
I'm sure. I think Zadie was not ready for that, and hence the definitely the waiting at the start of the next round there. Tag launcher. Nice.
Yeah, that's a new setup you got to do since the taco is no more.
Oh my god, it's a happy birthday. Wait, what? How?
Yeah, the fact that they were still being juggled at that height disparity is crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god. So ready for the jump. That's a Guilty Gear air throw if I've ever seen one.
It like makes sense. Ari's like so good in the air and she can pick up off air throws, I guess, but it just feels so brutal. You like finally try to challenge her and she's still gonna get a full combo from that. This is massive.
That was one of the changes from gets a kill, but that was one of the changes we saw from this patch. Echo can no longer rewind after throw, so he actually got punished for that throw.
Finally,
It really
justice.
changes. It actually makes a difference. Oh my god! And as soon as we say that, Echo Ball shenanigans. Oh my god!
Oh,
that
another
was
happy
not the
birthday.
greatest time. Big day for celebration. Happy birthdays everywhere. Oh, I think they weren't ready for that. Oh, they were not ready for that either.
Interesting. Echo there threw out the cross-up button. I don't know if that was intentional. I kind of doubt it.
I feel like they're gonna tech out soon. No way. I thought that hit ceiling would be too high for that. Wow, great.
Just
Okay.
barely.
Oh,
that was insane spacing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the assist chip. That was cheeky.
That is messed up. And here you go. No break on deck. This should be Kobe's game. We're heading to a game 3 here. Assuming there's no drop, which there should be.
Yeah. I'm kind of upset that like Ari gets like a full combo off her forward throw, but then I started playing Darius and I'm like, I keep Wyatt. I mean her air throw. Yeah, her air throw.
Right. Yeah, no, it's extremely frustrating to deal with. Blink and you miss it. Already opened up is 80. Kobe keeping up the momentum.
Tag launcher.
Time to go gambling. Okay, we're not investing the meter.
Oh my god, the keep it. Oh my god.
There it is.
That was yeah, Alawi doing what she does best and just have a really hard to deal with air stall. The thing is both of these characters have air stalls. That's like,
true.
I feel like
everybody's air stalling.
Yeah, I feel like that's a competent fighting player's least favorite thing is air stalling, because it's just like, alright, I've gotten good enough to anti-air consistently, and now you have to deal with anti-airing at different timings.
Yeah, it's like using the skill you finally developed against you is like kind of devious. Nice confirm off the my time. Don't see it quite as much as you used to, but still an assist you have to be respecting at all times.
Oh, I like this routing. The awareness from Zadie. That was sick.
That was so clean.
Wait, why didn't the tentacle appear?
I think he just barely didn't land before the hitbox went away.
So if you're airborne, the tentacle doesn't come out?
Correct. But if you're there, I think it has a hitbox that can hit you when you're airborne. But if you're just high enough, it will not.
Okay, so the minimum high requirement for it. Oh, what a bait!
Yeah, I think it just has like a tiny hitbox on the floor.
So something interesting is that like you can do Echo's, like, you know, like the second half of Echo's timeline or Super B&B where like you pop them up and then you do the charge JH into the you know what I'm talking about. You can do that as part of a burst punish. You just do a roll, charge 2H into charge JH, and you just do that route, and it works. And you can tag launcher, and you can do like 80% off a tag launcher with it.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Now Zadie is no longer on the back foot. He has all of the control right now. I think we might see a burst bait. Oh no, we might see a kill.
Yeah, that was smart.
Wow.
Just before the break came online. Yes, sir. What a way to secure a spot here in Winners Final. It's going to be Huz on the other side of things. We'll be seeing that in just a bit here, but I believe we do have a losers match coming through, which should be Kobe and Dirty Toast. So Kobe's going to be right back into the swing of things. See if they can adjust to the losers side of the bracket and make that deep run.
Usually you see someone being in the hot seat when it comes to grands, but I guess Kobe's right now in the hot seat for the stream.
Exactly right. Just back to back, which can kind of be a good thing, depending how your mental situation is after a loss like that. But we will see here shortly.
Yeah.
Did we see who Dirty Toast played?
They play Darius Vi Double Down.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage on deck.
Yeah. The team is like I mentioned earlier, but that team is like a solid team. You got two solid characters that are good at their own things, but they're not like the best characters, but they can still put in work. And you see a lot of teams have Vi on either because of her potentially crazy damage, because of her insane ground neutral, or because of the good old I don't want to play neutral and I will negative edge charge S1 and you got to deal with it and it's not my problem.
Yes, sir. I think that's a big part of it for sure. But Great
Yeah.
stuff to the players in production. We're already rolling on into the next one. It's gonna be fun to see. I just Darius Vi combos are very juicy. They got a lot of hit stuff on these hits. And definitely feel like some of the more impactful characters on the roster.
Oh, stop try short because of the burst. Definitely wanted the lemon strike. So this is definitely so the names are switched. Dirty Toast is player 1, Kobe OG is player 2.
Just a pixel, that's so unfortunate. You want to get her out of there, but there's really not much you can do.
Oh, the hook. That move to me is like, that move to me feels like back Mega Fist. You just kind of do it, and it's really good.
It's so good, and now the fact that you can charge it is crazy. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. The thing is that like it went from being like a beginner reaction check tool to this is actually a move. But also a thing about it is that when you charge it, it needs a certain threshold before you can like before it has like the properties of the charge position where it's plus on block and also plus 15 on hit, may I add.
Oh my god.
But also you can also partially charge regular hook because of that. So you can do like regular hook is 28 frames startup, but you can do I think it's 28 to 35 frames is when you can do the partial regular hook, and you still get the follow.
That's some value. Yeah, getting those mid charges is like one of the bigger execution checks of this game. Very, very important for a lot of the roster.
Oh, Fury Burst. We'll see if this pays off, but this definitely felt more of like a hero burst, even if it's not low health. It's just kind of like the state of the match.
Agreed. Especially when in round 1, I kind of understand it a bit more. Really kind of depends on. Oh, I'm sorry. The fact that you're up around. Sorry.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of pretty rough situation to deal with.
A bit tough here. Break. It's gonna be just about even. So we have a clean third round.
Oh, nice parry.
Parry as well. That's huge.
This is a. I feel like Darius Ari is actually kind of. Doesn't feel that bad, honestly. Oh, big charge stage. And the reason why is because 2S1 is really good at like anti-airing. It's so big. It's hard. It's like the heat knuckle of this game. Sorry for all the other references, but you're basically just putting out a move that is crazy at anti-airing. It's plus on block, and it's also like there's no recovery.
Right. And then to have Vi behind you, if you really want to cover the air, you always have back assist, and that'll just lock all that down as well. And then you have Darius forward assist in neutral to abuse with Vi side switch. They definitely got some stuff to cheese you out.
Yeah. Push block. Yeah. So that situation we saw earlier where Kobe push blocked them back in the corner. That's like the one situation where push block is very bad because you're essentially not creating enough space for it to be useful, and it's also just too dangerous. Oh god. Oh, what a jab! That was a really huge jab. Another thing we've been seeing is that Kobe is using a lot of the balance overheads because Dirty Toast hasn't really shown that they are comfortable with anti-airing it. That is a reaction check. You can just 2H it.
Great call out there.
There we go.
Did they commit? Yeah.
Did they hear me? Did they hear me?
They tuned into the stream. I think coaching isn't allowed, so we might have to.
I'm not. Hey, I'm not directly. Hey, let's just call it indirect.
Check him DMs.
Check his browser tabs.
Yeah, right.
Alright, going back into it. Oh, big JH. Yeah, that's
what that frame kill sets up.
It's basically from what I've seen, it's a frame kill that covers Oh, that killed them. Oh, that might be kind of worth it, Loki. Probably worth it. That brings tell like. What? What? Hello? What was that?
Get an hour to confirm on that counter hit. That's insane.
Oh my god, this corner pressure is crazy.
Just
oh my
raw overhead. I love it. Check that mental stack.
Wow. It's like, you got overheads, I got overheads.
It's so funny. I'm still not used to overheads, like, being accessible. I have so many matches on Teemo Blitz. Like, yeah, I have the instant overhead with Teemo, but like just having like a raw overhead button, learning by recently, it's been nice.
Important. Yeah. Oh my god, that hits. Captain Quarter. I like that they're going right into the medium follow-up because it's basically just preventing them from like any like chance of counterplay, while still like you're putting them in bleed. Yeah,
it's like low reward but low risk also, right?
Oh, big 2M. And the Mestaboki.
Time to guess.
Oh,
you had it! One more parry is all you needed. I respect it.
That was great. That is actually kind of goated, I can't lie. Oh no. Wait, oh, that's a kill. You take an eye for an eye. We take those. And now Doritos on
golden 3.
Points. Oh, this might be dead. Do they got these?
I don't know if Last Stand can help out here. It can. That new OTG.
Wait, oh,
a double Super 1. I actually think level 3.
Wait, I think if they jump, I think. Oh, they might. Yeah, they're dead. I was gonna say if they jump, they are for sure dead because that's just gonna chip you. But wow, that was a total turnaround from game 1. Wow.
Yeah, that was crazy. It's so funny how this game, like, some sets can run so long and some sets are over in the blink of an eye. That was crazy. Shout out to Dirty Toast. They were playing really well. And Kobe was no slouch. They gave Zaidi a run for their money, so.
Yeah, we saw the adaptation in real time, and it was so glorious to see. Like, at first they were struggling with the balance overhead, and then eventually, like, they started adapting, then they started blocking, and then they eventually just raw level 3. It's like, all right, that's enough. And then we never saw Kobe do it again. They were just like, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. And then just also the defense against like the Tentacle Super Rookie was crazy. The triple parry was insane.
That was nuts. So like cool. They did the hard part. Like what you already saw the other overhead coming in, but I guess just in your head, you know the 3 tentacles are coming. You're manually doing those timings, and then the rest of the mental stack didn't catch up.
It's also like really hard. It's also really hard to deal with because not only are you doing it in rhythm, they're all stand block parries. You have to stand them, and that's not considering like potential low follow-ups.
Right. Definitely a cool situation there. Definitely have been labbing that out. You love to see people figuring out those defensive options. That reminds me, I still need to check out how to parry the new Echo Super Time Winder. I know that's different now.
Oh, you just do it once. You just do it once and it passes through you now.
Oh, hell yeah. That's easy.
Yeah, now you don't have to like mash it a bunch and hope that like Echo doesn't do like a low throw. Now it's like you just block it and then you can up back, and that's how you avoid it.
Cool. Good to know. It was nice before. If you had enough meter, you would usually generate enough for like a level 3. I think if you were around
like
1 bar at the start
before they recover. The problem with it is that if you had, let's say you were in a situation where your assist is getting hit by it and you were parrying it, it would just make it so you would continually take more and more damage from the assist, and it would just suddenly kill your character, and you're like, bro, what? Why did that happen? And it just did not feel good. But crazy. They came up with a parry decision that was like much better. Like they've nerfed Super Time Winder a lot since it came out. Like
and rightfully so.
Now it's like they also gave it even more damage scaling, so it's like you're still using it in combos as Echo, but it's doing overall much less damage.
Right. I think a lot of that's just being able to route into doing multiple level 1s, right? Like when that was doing so much damage, even at max scaling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a problem, so had to keep that in mind.
Yeah, the devs are like, yeah, we want you to use this, but at the same time, it's kind of too good, so we gotta like make it, kind of have to weaken it. Oh my god, that was a disgusting freestyle tag right there. This knows, they're like, oh, you're probably gonna hit me because I'm minus. I'm gonna tag, and there's no recovery after doing a handshake tag in this game, so you just have a crazy situation.
Oh,
what a
great
jab!
call on the
Oh,
rewind.
and the freestyle baits. I feel like if you mash on like Echo rewind and you're correct, that's like one of the best feelings because there's two. It's like fighting ice climbers. There's two of them and only one of me, and I gotta deal with both.
That's true. I'm entirely with that. It feels so good, and you know, like if there's a clone sitting near you in some capacity, like the Echo player is so tempted to press the button, you know. So
yeah, it's like you can't help but not be in another place really fast. Oh, this might be dead.
This does Omega damage.
Yeah, it might have a pixel, but I'm not really sure. Okay, a little bit more than I thought, but yeah. Oh, opened themselves up, but this is... Uh-oh, you're in... Yeah, that was really rough. It's like you're gonna get shipped to death, or you are just gonna straight up just get thrown. Huz takes the first round.
Great start here for Huz. Flexing those Warwick buffs. No meter here, so going for the tag launcher.
Get messed up Oki. Nice push block.
See how he's taking it nice and slow once the assist cooldown is in there. But unfortunately, does get clipped, so that Warwick is now off the table. Zaidi in a great spot. Perfect still on the table.
Oh, that kind of would upset like anyone trying to anti-air. I'm just like, all right, I got them. Not only are you wrong after it, but you just get hit by the assist. Ari, like Fireball to is so. She has two amazing assists. She has 3 amazing assists. I'm gonna be honest.
It's almost like she's pretty good.
Yeah, right? Oh my god.
And
my
also,
god,
coincidentally, she has the most
turnaround.
skins in the game. Who could have foreseen that coming?
Most moves in the game, you're saying?
Most skins.
Oh, most skins. Oh, I misheard.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people just like to play fighting games one-handed, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out Diaphragm for that classic thumbnail. That is FTC history.
Oh, nice base.
Alright, do we mix up the timing? Not a ton, but it's still gonna work. Empty jump comes through. There's plenty of damage on here. That is a dead Alawi.
Oh my god. Oh,
Am I crazy?
my god.
Did I hear like the arcade sound during that tag launcher? Am I making that up?
No.
It might have been
That's
a
just
weird.
what that's the noise it always makes.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little.
Oh my god, this damage. Shit. Oh, is this a perfect? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
Casual perfect
If
in
you-
winners finals.
If you showed the first round of this, you'd be like, oh, Huz probably wins the set. And then you just show the perfect and you're like, huh?
2XGO is a crazy
Wow.
game like that.
Yeah.
Turns out the advantage state of this game at a high level is pretty advantageous.
For sure. Oh my god. This is... Oh, that's... I was gonna say... Oh my god. That was
man.
chaos.
Flashback to a game ago.
1x KO. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was
Oh
a
my god.
wild happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh,
my God.
tried to read the
Whoa.
raw S1? That, or S2 rather? That's crazy.
Now get back. Try this.
Oh,
Nice
yo,
parries.
Holy
Fortunately, both were on
shit.
projectiles, so it doesn't get you out of
Oh
jail.
my
but
god,
fucking
Huz,
whip.
that defense was insane. Somebody clip that defense.
Frame it, put it on the fridge. That's one to be proud of.
That one, I think being good, amazing at defense is way better being amazing at offense, especially in fighting games. Like, if you're remembered for your defense, that's like way more iconic than like your offense. Like, there's only
Shout out Goichi.
That's why. Yeah, I was about to say Goichi. Oh my
The
god.
defense, who I believe has been learning this game a bit. I want to say I heard that like a month ago. Maybe it was longer. I don't remember. Hopefully, we see some Gucci in this game. That would be very cool.
That would be. I wanna see that art.
I want to know what
This
team they
is
picked.
interesting to- Probably Yakko, Team Yakko.
Yeah, that's fair.
That reminds me, I actually one of the teams I'm excited. One of the duos I'm excited to see at Rockies is the brothers from Japan.
Yes, the twins. They're gonna. I'm so excited for them to be there.
I feel like everyone kind of forgot that they're going. They're like they're so focused. Like, oh, there's Leffen, Super Noon, Inzem, Sonic Fox, Wawa, and then like I feel like people are gonna like forget that they're there until they're there.
Yeah, exactly. And then I think they're gonna be like a crowd favorite, almost like a Blaz type
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
I will be rooting them, but that's for sure.
I'm rooting for my boy Ziddy.
There's so many people
feel
to root
Ziddy-
for, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's also like, for how many people are entering that bracket after it? It's like 800?
Let me double check. It's a lot.
I know it's a lot, but I know it's like, the bracket, or the pools breakdown is like, there's only like 32 pools. And it's like 3 people make it out per pool. Which is gonna mean there's gonna be a lot of upsets.
That sounds wild as so. I am not seeing. I'm gonna start to circle back on their Twitter later. I think they posted numbers there.
Tag launcher. And Ziddy. Honestly, this is a close match. Oh, gets out of the corner. That's huge.
And Warwick halfway to.
Oh. That was definitely kind of like an even match, low-key, because the timer was low, but like, Puz was sitting on 6 bars, so that was like a lot to work with.
You really got to respect that big 3 if you see it. Like, any gap in your pressure, you really can get blown up in this game. It's very scary
Yeah.
without motions.
Oh, runs into the time winder. I wonder if they're trying to parry it, probably, but they're just too late. Oh. That situation is so hard to deal with. You have a character behind you, and then you have a character in front of you, and it's like you can't turn around, so it's like, what do? You have to just either be aggressive or be really careful.
Yeah, it's a very risky decision you got to make. It does clip. No conversion after.
Oh my god, that... Wait, what? I thought that was gonna actually hit Ario.
And barely had just enough height for that break to connect
Nice
as well. That's a pretty
defense.
scary situation. Yeah, Huz is just so locked in.
Oh my god. There goes Wowie. Oh, the long delay.
Oh, didn't get the tumble into the wall. Interesting. Back into the corner we go.
Oh my god. Really?
Interesting,
I
okay.
think I'm surprised they didn't. I guess they need to have the bar, but I'm still kind of surprised that they didn't spend on level 3 for Bloodlust.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe the hope was you win the next interaction and then generate enough, and hopefully you can get an ult to heal.
Yeah,
But
I think they
it's
kind
a
of they
gamble.
like. Yeah. And now it's 2-0Z.
First major Josuke across the closed at 962 entrants.
Try this.
For 2XKO?
Yep.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nearly 1,000 for the first major is kind of wild.
Yeah. Oh, what an anti-air.
Oh, interesting. Committed to like an air light there. Cross up actually might have connected.
Now get back. Try this.
Oh, what a push bot. God damn. Ari's jab is so scary. It's like, it looks so unassuming, but that is a giant 6-frame jab.
Feel this.
Yeah, it's massive.
Last patch when I was trying to fight Ari as Blitz, it was the most frustrating thing ever because I'm like, what do you mean my slower, bigger buttons are losing to this jab?
It would, yeah. That matchup was absolutely brutal, especially when Rocket Punch or Rocket Grab could still get clipped in the arm and stuff. Oh man, it was a nightmare.
Yeah, and it's also just like, it was impossible to anti-air her. And it was like you would
Yes.
lose ground neutral and air neutral. And anti-air neutral. The only time you were kind of at an advantage is if you tried to jump in on her, but good players just wait.
Right. Yeah. Don't bring me back to those days, please.
That was only last week.
I'm starved.
Don't worry, I get
Different
it.
man than I once
get it.
was.
I'm glad Blitz is so much better now. Like, did you know that when he gets like a Steam command grab now, he can get actual Oki?
Really?
Like he can do run up. You have to hold dash master, but you run all the way up and you can get a meaty fighter. So it gets real. Oh,
Yeah, that's crazy. I did not know that. That's massive.
yeah, I found that out I think 1 or 2 days ago. But feels nice to play a grappler who gets Oki off their command grab. You know, their win condition.
Yeah, I mean, especially in this game, needs it.
Not gonna lie, oh my god, I was also kind of confused there because the way that they both were sent, I couldn't tell what was gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm completely with you on that side of things. What's the coverage here? Overhead does connect, but they're already airborne.
Echo moments, or no, allow moment. My bad.
Echo's going bye-bye now.
I don't think he's dead, but it's like the situation after is gonna be brutal. Oh! Holy moly!
That's a good amount of chip. It's not quite enough.
Oh!
That 5M is scary spot. I mean, you do have Fury though. No Fury on deck for Echo.
Yeah, but it's also like if you get baited, it's like yeah. Next interaction wins.
Yeah, you block one thing here, you're toast. Imagine we see a tentacle swing at some point. No, just get.
Oh my god, neutral. Wow. Literal.
Wow.
That's 80 for us.
I mean, to take winners finals in that fashion, 3-0. I mean,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I thought there was no doubt whatsoever that Zadie was dropping that round, but man, stayed composed, and there's a reason why he's going to be sitting on grands. You're going to have to beat him twice if you want to take this tournament. That's going to be quite the uphill battle. It's going to be up to Huz and Stealthy up next in Losers Final to see who gets a shot at redemption here.
Huz is probably not too pleased about that outcome, and I kind of don't blame him. I mean, that was truly just clutching a defeat from the jaws of victory.
Right. Yeah, especially like that's one of those 3-0s that does not feel like a 3-0 at all, right? Like it was really
Yeah,
back
it
and
was
forth for a lot of that, but Sadie just kept
yeah
coming out on top right at the end.
3-0, but it was close though.
But actually,
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, thing is, you saw how good Huz was playing literally last night in FlyQuest, and it's just it really just shows like how crazy the competition is, and like even if Zadie just like he might not be always entering stuff, it just really shows that like when he like comes out, he is a extremely clean, consistent player, and he knows what he's doing.
yeah, the reps in other games show. Like you can just tell when people are able to consistently win those situations when their back is up against the wall, really kind of like recenter themselves, figure out the proper strat to get out of there.
Oh my God.
Especially
I thought we
when scrambling on top. It's crazy.
I thought we saw a rematch, honestly, but no, it's Stealthy versus Huz. Stealthy plays the exact same team as Zadie. I don't know I don't entirely know if it was infiltration, but Stealthy and Zadie are both really good players. That I'm willing to bet that it was probably both separate decisions. But now we're in losers final, so this is still a first to three, just like our winners final said. These gamers are now guaranteed top 3 regardless of what happens.
Correct.
I'm pretty sure.
comes out
I
on
feel
top.
like. Yeah, I feel like. Whoa! Push block throw protection? I did not know that it had throw protection. What?
The more you know.
Yeah. Nice punch. I'm pretty sure Huz might be warmed up with how this team is, because even though Stealthy and Zadie play very differently, I feel like Stealthy is a much more like mix-up focused and pressure focused kind of player. His neutral is very good, but I just feel like he's way more heavy on the mix-ups, whereas Zadie is really more focused on the neutral and clean play. But yeah, we'll see.
Almost all heal for sure so far. I mean, Huz is going off to a great start in basically every game up against 80, so don't count your chickens before they hatch here.
Oh, unfortunate parry timing. I don't know if they meant to do that or if they did mean to do that, but Warwick was in the way, so it messed up their timing.
Yeah, there was a funky situation there.
Hey,
Okay.
yo.
Able to take that first game or first round here rather. Break all evened up. Man, it's so nice that Arius can clip on that mid-air opponent mid-combo and it just continues on forward, doesn't screw things up and hit some crazy trajectory.
Yeah. Oh my god, this mix-up is still going.
Layers?
Oh, not ready for that 5M, and honestly, I wasn't either.
Yeah, I thought about
that's
the old
it.
timing.
You only got parried like twice now, and then you're good. Nice. Wow, what a poke. That was a really good poke.
And great patience with the Warwick too to let kind of that tentacle hit play out before trying to go for more hits.
Overhead. Oh my god.
Oh, that's so nasty. Now you're alive, but at what cost?
Yeah, that's a rough situation. I've been seeing more and more players like start to tech inwards, and that does feel like the safest option, but it's also just like you gotta worry if Alawi is like looking out for it, obviously. Oh yes,
Right.
I was just saying earlier, in one of the Celtics earlier said he is really good at just finding the perfect times to walk under you when he's cornered, and he will put you in a really bad situation afterwards.
It's a very valuable skill to have to recognize those gaps. They are far and few in between in this game.
Yeah. Oh, drop your combo. Don't make this beat. Oh, don't make this cost you.
So it should be 2 more touches here because Fury is going to come online, but forward throw wraps things up.
Yeah. He was like, I know you're scared of what I'm going to do. You're scared of the wake up DP for sure, and then he just walks up and throws him.
No, you don't.
Oh, wow. Ended up clipping the Echo on the later hit there.
Whoa. That was a weird. You see that? It, like, there was like a first hit of like a move, and it hit both characters, but then the combo fall didn't hit Echo.
Yeah, I almost wonder if that was a rollback. That looked very funky.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The
Or
contraption.
Ari.
That was like
There's
5
no
tentacles.
attacks on this
Did you
team,
see
by the way.
that?
Yeah. Do you see the chip that's being done? There's no bleed applied here. It just lost
Oh
about
my-
50%
oh.
HP through blocking.
I'm getting flashbacks.
People are trying to say Alawi's mid-tier, man. Come on now.
I don't think there is. I think the only argument I could see for a mid-tier now is probably Blitz. But the thing is, I feel like this game is like the devs. They know how they want to balance the game, and they keep their ear to the ground. And it kind of does feel like as he's like, there's been a lot of patches, so people are like, oh, I'm worried about if I'm not learning the routes or yada yada. But it's like I feel like the balance is closing in onto the point where it feels like every character is kind of becoming competent.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't think anyone's just like being hung out to dry by any stretch, but I do remember. I just feel like Alawi's been a little downplayed on the grand scale of things. She's very, very good. She just, I feel like she gives you so many less points of potential failure compared to other characters. Like if you're playing Echo at a high level, he can do everything and everything, but there's also a lot of stuff he can mess up. So.
Yeah, Echo or Alawi was a lot stronger at the start of the game, but that was probably because what a realignment. But definitely because the strength of unpatched 2x assist, and she just has like some of the best synergy with 2x assist. Your sure Lariat assist, do that twice, you're in, and you got 2 tentacles up.
Yeah, it's like Omega value.
Yeah. And that's something actually I do like about this game. Feels like a lot of characters just, I wonder if that was a hard call or a drop or something in between. But yeah, as I was saying, it feels like in this game there's a lot of like, it feels like you can play different characters, and some characters are much better on other pieces than some others. Like, I'd say a character like, I feel like a character like Warwick is really good on multiple fuses. Probably almost every fuse, to be honest. But I feel like a character like Echo, he's really good on 2x and freestyle, but he's not that good on double down.
Right. Yeah, it's nice to have some specialization in there for sure.
Yeah. Ironically, specialization on an extremely generalist character.
Right. Oh wow, that interrupts.
Oh my god.
There. Interesting.
That was a good air to air, but Huz was ready for that interaction. Oh. Oh, we got mix
Different little variation there. Yeah, checking the mental stack.
Yeah. Oh my god, what is
like that.
happening?
Here comes the corner carry and the Oki. Oh, fully backing off. Okay.
I kind of. Yeah, I think they're like, I have a health lead. I'm gonna try and play boring until I got like, either I have enough meter to make something work. Yeah, I think, yeah, they were definitely trying to like wait to get in a good position to switch back to Echo.
Nice.
Oh,
parry,
the down
what a call
parry
out.
is, and it was the low parry again. Like that's, low parrying is so much more situational in this game.
It really is.
Oh, does not pick up and does not swing back, but
Nice.
that will get him the round. Selfie on the board.
Nice little 5M anti-air. Didn't hurt nobody.
Yeah. They reduced the range on that move, but I have not seen a comparison between like what it used to be versus what it is now.
Yeah, that's a good point. Should probably check out. I know Roofermonger did a visual patch comparison. I don't know if that was included. I'll go check.
I'm gonna have to wait for the like the real lab monsters. Like I'm a lab monster, but
There's levels.
Oh,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Oh my god, I think he tried to. So that is a reset situation there where it's like you have to. Oh my god. Where if you tech, if you don't down tech, you will automatically tech, and that is like an air grab. There's like an air grab setup. Oh, they know the tech. They know my tech.
That was actually gross.
They know my tech. I'm happy to. Oh my god, that 2M hit from so far.
That's so lucky for Huz that worked out. Had a punish there. It was just a touch late. Still was able to open up with the overhead right after. Now Fury nearly off the table.
Interesting thing about that. Wow. Another DP. Interesting thing about. So I think when last patch came out, they updated Warwick Assessment Super. I think this is undocumented, but it used to be that it would have a lot of synergy with Double Down, and that you could like do moves as a super tag. But they made it so if you try to do it during that part where he's doing all like the follow-up attacks, you can't actually do it anymore. It's like the game freezes. That's why we didn't see the Fury meter actually go down.
I did not know that.
Yeah, like I said, it was probably an undocumented change. What the hell?
What am I looking at?
Oh my god, what is going on the left side of the screen?
Or Ari just getting beat up off screen.
Oh my god.
Nice break there to keep the corner.
But the parry was ready. That reaction was crazy. I was playing out of their mind right now.
Reopened up on the other side as well. The mental damage. It's too much.
Oh my god, it's still going.
The crazy thing about these combos for Warwick is for some reason, it takes him forever to start generating a lot of break meter for the opponent compared to other characters on the roster. I'm not sure why. It might be placebo, but it just feels that like I'll be like 20 seconds into the combo. I'm like, why am I still not getting like huge chunks of break on every hit? I don't get it.
Yeah, you could see that Stealthy was hesitant to do the super there. Not only because I think he definitely wanted to have level 3 on deck, and he was like right there. All this damage. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's the scary thing about free solid. It's always the threat of like a free burst bait that you have to just take the extra damage.
Yep. A lot of hidden value from that for sure. Nice break point there.
I kind of still can't believe she gets enough time to do that. Wow.
Right? It feels so wrong sometimes. The dash up on top of it just feels like...
Yeah, it's like you really had that much time. It's like the same feeling as when she hits you with the fireball and has a billion years of hit stun.
Yeah, like it feels like that type of wall tumble should be for characters that are extremely slow and need time to get over there and follow up. But then like some of the biggest beneficiaries of it are like Yasuo and Ari who can get over there immediately.
Yeah, definitely that parry there was definitely kind of like a desperate anti-air attempt, because you're in a situation where you can't really anti-air that well with Alawi in that situation because they're too directly on top of you.
And a reset is paying off big time. Get all this damage is coming on deck just from that 2M, getting the second hit.
Oh my god, the OTG, and they survive. Yeah, get him out of there. Oh my. Is this
goes back from the dead?
Last chance. Oh my god, this pressure is insane right now.
Oh, it's so unfortunate. Those dash cancels, you really have to make them count in Fury. Giving up a quarter of your meter for no value is really, really tough.
Also, I learned this today, but when you do a Fury cancel in a combo and it continues, you actually generate a ton of break meter for the opponent. Like
did not
it
know that.
drastically shoots up.
Very good to know.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice. The neutral jump opener is crazy. Huz looking good. This should be.
Oh, that's dead. And Huz takes losers finals 3-0. Definitely like the situation. Like these are both really good players. Like they really worked hard to get here. And even though the set counts as otherwise, these guys are both really good. So let's give some. Make sure to give some GJs to Stealthy in chats because he's going home with the 3rd place, but still really respectable, and he should be getting a nice little bit of that $150 pop bonus.
Yeah, I mean, just keep in mind, like Kobe OG, right, in winter semis went to Game 3 against Zaidi, who's now awaiting in grands, right, on the winner side of thing, and then ended up losing in losers quarters. Like the even just in this tournament alone, the skill range can be crazy. All these players are definitely good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that they're not, but within the range of good, there's still like levels to this stuff. It's one of the really fun things about this game is kind of seeing how that can play out sometimes. And to be honest, we could run these sets back and they could really go to the wire with a lot of these players. So yeah, great stuff all around and entertaining on top of it, which we love to see.
Yeah.
But now here we got the run back. It's gonna be Zaidi and Huz.
Zaidi.
Oh, Zaidi. Okay.
Yeah, it's like Z and then like Aid, like Band-Aid, and then E.
Got it. Zaidi and Huz going through, and again, if it's grands, it means you got to beat them 2 full sets. It means you got to win 3 out of 5 twice if you are Huz. That is quite the challenge, but when he's locked in, he's been playing really well, so it's doable.
I don't want to jinx this, but if this goes to game 10, my belly is gonna be upset. I'm sorry. I'm starting to get that commentator hunger. You know, you're like, I've been yapping the past few hours. Been enjoying myself. Once again, thanks again for having me on. I appreciate it. But after once you've been a commentary black for a while, you're like, I am really hungry.
Get back. A little bit of a.
In your hands. You're ready. Let's go.
All right, cool. Back in here.
Okay. Frozen Man, we're back. Going into Caitlin's stage. Never mind.
He's got it. No Kate or what? Oh god.
So you know how Firelight Run was the battle pass stage in the last season?
Yep.
And you can only get it if you got the battle pass. They actually made it so you can actually now buy the Firelight Run stage with in-game currency. You can you can unlock it normally now, which is awesome. Found that out the other day.
Yeah, they confirmed actually that early on that once it was out of the battle pass, it would be accessible because they didn't want to basically make stages FOMO. There's a lot of work that goes into that, and
I appreciate their lack of greed.
Right? Yeah. No, they save it for other areas, which, you know, it is what it is, but the new skins are sick, so.
Yeah, the skins are like, they're so, I'm not gonna lie, I've probably spent almost $100 on like in-game currency for the skins. Like I bought the Crime City bundle, that was like $60. I bought Sandstorm Echo, I love that costume. And then I bought Arcade Blitzcrank.
Yeah, noble cause for sure. I had to get the arcade bundle too because I started to learn Vi. And I'm just like, I want the finisher too. The finisher's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Really good.
I really like the Crime City bundle was so good. It literally got me to like try out Darius and Braum because the skin is just so good. Like I love Darius's Crime City skin, and then like oh my god, and then Braum's skin, his shield is replaced with the vault. It's like a vault door. It's so good.
Yeah, it's incredibly goated. One of the best skins in League for him, and they did a great job translating it over. You love seeing characters with skins where they get tattoos too. I may be biased.
Yeah. I kind of want to see a skin that's just like characters like in Hawaiian shirts. Like I literally, that's like one of my things. It's like I want to see like not for any other reasons. I just think characters in like male characters in summer outfits is really cool. And don't take that out of context, please. I beg you.
No, I got you.
I appreciate it.
Not beating the grappler main archetype at all.
No, it's not. No. It's not like that. It's not bad at all. Anyways, I'm back in this match. Oh my god. We're seeing. Oh my god. You saw how much his like burst went out though. You see that?
Yeah, no, that's crazy. And that was without even comboing.
Yeah, it's just the Fury dash cancels alone that builds so much burst for the opponent that it's like Fury on its own is crazy. Like it's basically just like a hybrid of burst and X Factor. But yeah, that's like one of the few trade-offs of it is that in addition to the fact that you can bait a Fury burst, it's also that when you're like connecting with an opponent, you're giving them a lot of burst in return.
Right. Which is nice with how accessible it does make TODs, so...
Yeah.
Interesting trade-off, I like that.
Yeah. Gotta make even, like, the most insane stuff somewhat balanced.
Right. I wonder if that was an intentional reset attempt, or...
That definitely was.
Maybe
that definitely was. I think it's just, like, he's been fighting... Huz has been fighting players who are aware of it, and also players who might not be aware of it. And it's like you have to like, it's like a scrub check. It's like do they know it or do they not know it? And the only way to like check sometimes is you have to like go for the layer 1 first, but there might be a player that's so good that it's like, oh, they probably already know this, so I'm not gonna do it. It's like, yeah,
it's kind of like the whole forward throw or forward roll on knockdown. Like when that first got implemented, people were so scared of it because they knew it would lead to the hard knockdown that no one ever went for forward roll. So now forward roll kind of became good again. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I think it's also like the whole thing of people like doing like back roll on wake up because they are just down backing out of habit, and it gets to the point where regular get up is really good because of that.
Yep.
As well as like delayed get up attack.
Yes, also true.
Oh my god, Zadie is already taken both the first game and this round while we've been yapping. Oh my god, that was a really crazy idea. Just to like do a demon flip right there, and then just kind of do nothing to bait them into like pressing, but the tentacle saved them.
That was really wild. Shout out to Zadie for going for the charge or mini JH with Ari there, just finding like a nice little gap there to create that previous opening.
Yeah. Goes right into the meter. Zadie,
maybe they heard you. They're trying to get you to your snack now.
Yeah.
Let the man eat.
production and tournament, production and TO's favorite player is the player that always 3-0s.
Yes, I've seen that quite.
It's just like you just see a reset and like every TO in the building is like, they're like no, and like I don't blame them. Especially if you play Dragon Ball, but I digress.
I think Dragon Ball's getting some announcement tonight, right? Is that what I saw?
Wait, what? No way.
That's what I think I saw. Like Infernasu tweet like Dragon Ball announcement stream or something. I don't think I'm looking that up.
Watch it just be like for that MOBA.
It might be. Then
If
really,
I don't think they would give no shade to Infernasu, but I don't think they would give him the what's the word?
oh yeah, no,
honor
it's not. I don't think he's like saying he's revealing it. I think he's like co-streaming something. I think there was like some.
It's like a watch party kind of thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god. Bounce out. Immediate retreating guard. You can tell that, like, yeah. Smart. That was really smart, yeah. Most characters, wow, they're dead. Most characters actually really struggle to deal with that. You have to be blessed with having an anti-projectile super. Shout out to my boy Darius.
Yeah, I really get nightmares from that Warwick Super playing Teemo. You ever jump and press any special button and you just get blown up.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like a trigger finger. Oh,
that Nyx was dirty on the final.
That was so personal.
That was really messed up. Every single
like
person
that.
in chat got hit.
That's a mix-up I would do if you just stand still and you're like, oh my god, Sadie, stop! You've already broken these dudes in these caps.
This guy's on another level, man.
My god, what? My god. Oh my god. Zadie it's no longer about Reed. He's the author of this. He's wrote the script. He knows exactly what you're gonna do. And you have it's so hard to just change the script.
Once the script has been written, you know, it really is a tough one to
And this ain't no ChatGPT script. This is an authentic handwritten script.
Man-made. Flawed and everything.
Oh my god. It's just another day for Zadie. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna enter a little fun online bracket. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, this is brutal right now. I'm sure everybody in chat knows too, but if you see in the back there, if Kate and Vi are not being played on either team, they will be in the background of this stage. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh my god, they're literally trying to hit the burst now. Oh my god.
Nice jump.
Oh my god, are we gonna see a perfect? No way. No way. Oh! What? Oh my god. You have to play perfect, Huz.
Well, this is how it can start. Break off the table,
but
still plenty of fury.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
And Zadie takes it 3-0. Did he only lost, I think, one game the whole. I gotta look at the ladder results, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Zadie. Oh, I can't view the matches. But at least in the bracket portion of it, we only saw like one person take a game from Zadie, and it was Kobe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite the run for sure. I mean, shout out everyone giving it their best effort, but man.
Yeah, I'm looking at the ladder portion, and he didn't lose a single game. So the only game he lost was against Kobe. That's crazy.
Insane. I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of like second place for Kobe, even though you're not going to get the payout or the medal or the glory.
Yeah,
but, you know,
it's that feeling where you're like, I was the closest to beating him. and you're like,
Exactly.
it's like being Vegeta in like a Dragon Ball cutscene or cutscene Dragon Ball scene, and where Goku is the main character. They're like, I almost killed him back in the Saiyan,
Right.
Whatever. Yeah, it's
Man, yeah, that's something else. But man, all together, it's been quite a night. Thanks everybody for coming through. Of course, we want to shout out Frankie G and the Chicagoland Fighters community for helping get this all set up and running. And there's going to be many more here to come. Shout out to Will for bringing us on, putting this all together. Really appreciate it. And don't forget, next week, if you are going to Frosty, I assume that's what Winter Blitz is. It is a prep for Frosty at D&B Lombard, which I assume is also Dave and Buster's. So you guys will definitely want to go through, get those warm-ups, meet some of the FGC that's going to be there next weekend. Making sure you guys enjoy. I will be watching from home. It's going to be an insane weekend, top to bottom, across all sorts
I'm
of games.
excited.
So
Yeah. I've been Home Depot Temkin. And I'd like to also give a shout out to, can I call you this? Frankie the G. Thanks for having this bracket. Even though it was definitely kind of impromptu, it was a lot of fun. And yeah, have a good night, y'all.
yeah, appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. Enjoy 2XKO this coming weekend. And my baby plug, I'll have an interview with a Riot dev next week on my YouTube channel, answering all sorts of good questions. So you guys are going to want to stay tuned for that one. So
You might have to tune into that.
youtube.com/happen. Yeah, it'll be a good one. Trust. No shade to anybody, but there's been a few interviews with Riot devs, and there have been some surface level questions, and I'm like, please, we got to get to the good stuff. So I've been going over a list, and it should be good. So if you guys have suggestions, throw them my way. But yeah, I don't want to plug myself too much. Thank you guys for coming through. Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, and you know where to follow me. I don't need to say it. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.